I don't even know what to put for a title for this. I'm really not sure. But I knew I needed to go live. I knew I did. Because this message is for everybody. It's for everybody. So we'll see how this goes. Hi, Genevieve. We'll see if anybody sees me. I know I do things very differently. I do them by vibration instead of algorithm. And I know the algorithm has a lot to do with it. I know it does. But I don't do things that way. If you get to see this, you get to see this. If you don't, you don't. And that's kind of how I live my life. Hi, Nancy. But I listen to my guides, and I wanted to show you the Galactic calendar. So this is the old Galactic calendar. This is the old one. Hi, Crystal. I love you too. And this is the new Galactic calendar. This is the new one. And the new Galactic calendar is red self-existing moon year. It's from July 26th. And it goes from July 26th to July 25th, 2023. So we are just starting the new year. We're just starting the new year. That's probably what I should have said. We're starting the new year. We just started it yesterday, and yesterday there was a portal. So you may feel like things are kind of in limbo for you or on hold for you, but we're really needing to fill up our own cups. And red self-existing moon has to do with getting your needs met. So all of this year, and this is just, I'm just telling you this just because this is what I'm going to talk about in my groups when I have them, is that's what red self-existing moon is. It's self-awareness. And we're coming into more and more self-awareness. So you just ordered yours. Who is that? Oh, hi, Katie. Hi, Shannon. Robert. So normally people see my posts or they see my videos, and I'm to help you get to your trauma. I'm to help you get to find out where your consciousness goes. So I'll post one thing, and then the next day I'll post something, a little bit opposite of that, just so you can see where your own consciousness goes. So you can kind of take your consciousness away from what I'm saying, so you can start to find yourself. But I listen to my guides, and I was outside this morning, and I was listening to, I heard the song Old Susanna. And you guys know that song, Old Susanna, Don't You Cry For Me, you know that. It's kind of like a kid's song or a song of long ago. Well, I started to look into it, of what that song meant. And it's not a kid song. It's a song of being asleep. And this is one of the lyrics of that song. I'll see if I can find the whole thing. Well, this is just one part of Old Susanna. I jumped aboard the telegraph and traveled down the river. The electric fluid magnified and killed 500 niggers. The bulging bust, the horse run off. I really thought I'd die. I shut my eyes to hold my breath. Susanna, don't you cry. I started to realize what that song was about. It's not just an old banjo song that someone goes climbing a fucking mountain to. That's a song of an asleep world. The world has been asleep. And so I started to channel the directions like I normally do. Every day. It's what I do. And Bella's upset with me right now. And I'll walk around with you. And I started to, I don't know how to explain this. We fight so much to stay afloat. We fight so much to stay above the water, when what we really need to do is surrender, not sacrifice, surrender. What do I mean by this? I mean, what if we all just apologized? What if we all just said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. To Mother Earth, to the water, to the fire, to the air, to the animals, to the grass and the trees, the vegetation, the rainforests, and the people. What if we all just had a meditation where we all just said, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was asleep. I'm sorry that I didn't know any better. I'm sorry that, so it's taking responsibility, is saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this happened. I'm sorry that this was okay in society. I'm sorry that you've been hurt in your life. I'm sorry that we've hurt the planet. I'm sorry that we've harmed the water. What if we all just said, I'm sorry? And leave it, like, just leave it there and allow people to process it. Just, I'm sorry. And have everybody kind of feel that of their own sorriness for their own being asleep. It's for all of us. Can you imagine what the planet would be like if we all did this? If we all just started our day with, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that this all went down. Our planet would change. It's a surrender. It's not sacrifice. So you have to be able to stand on your own. You need to be able to stand in who you are. And that is learning how to love yourself, find peace within, stand in the power of your truth, and understand you're the abundance of your life. What if we all did that? If you can say, I'm sorry, if you can find that within you without losing yourself, and if you feel like you can't do that, that's your inner child. You need to heal your inner child. But what if you could say, you know what, Earth, Mother Earth, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was not awake to any of this. So it's not like blaming somebody that they weren't awake. It's just taking responsibility and saying, I'm sorry. What kind of planet do you think we would have? How would we be towards each other if we just said, I'm sorry? So I'm going to be the first one to say it. To all of you, to Mother Earth, to the water, to the trees, to the grass, to the plants, to the oceans, to the people, to the animals, to everything that's here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm going to leave it at that. This is hard work. It's hard work to heal. It's hard work to find yourself. If you're on the healing path, you'll resonate with this. If you're not on the healing path, you won't resonate with this. You won't. This is just plain old, I'm sorry. And there is a lot in there. And if you have to be specifically sorry to somebody, like someone specific that you've done something to, I would do that. I would say, you know what? I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I hurt you in this way. It brings the walls down. It just brings everything down. To go, we weren't awake. That song, was so, I don't even know the word, disgusting, devastating, that we as human beings would do that to one another. But that's really, it just shows you the state of the world, how the state of the world was. It's getting better. It is getting better. The more we do this, one soul at a time, that says, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You have to be able to know who you are to do this. And that's what all this work is about. All the work on yourself. It's about this. It's about being able to go, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to those 500 people that were killed and someone made a fucking song about it. That to me is disgusting. And I'm sure today they're probably disgusted by it too, but we weren't awake. And it's nothing we can blame on anybody going, we weren't awake. So that washes your hands of all of it. If you take responsibility and you say, I'm sorry, that's taking responsibility. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know how you were in life, and I don't know why you chose to be in the body that you chose to be in. And even if that's a true statement, maybe we don't choose. Maybe we don't choose what body we come into. But whatever you did to come into this world, you're learning how to love yourself. Finding peace within, standing in the power of your truth and understanding the abundance of your life. You're responsible for your own life. And this morning, when I ever heard my guides singing that song to me and me looking it up and going, why am I listening to old Susanna? Why? What is this? That's what it showed me. We have been so asleep. And if this can go viral, what I'm saying right now, if everybody does meditations and they just say, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, and say, I'm awake now, we'll do better, I'm awake now. If you take responsibility, that's part of your growth. If you walk away from this, you won't be growing. This is New Earth. New Earth is learning to love yourself, finding peace within, standing in the power of your truth, and understanding the abundance of your life. It's learning how to master yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Because your trauma kept you away from yourself. Your trauma affected you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So we're learning all of this stuff, but within all of that, and this is up to each one of you who hears this, each one of you, to say, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this all happened. I'm sorry that I was asleep on my watch. I don't know who determines when I wake up and who doesn't, but from what I'm understanding right now, it's me. And the more I heal and the more vulnerable I get and the more humble I get, the more I grow. And that's what's important to me. Healing is number one on my list. Healing, being real, being raw, being honest with myself, not with everybody else. Not saying, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that. I'm not telling you to do this. This is a message. This is for you to go, oh, if I can say I'm sorry. All the other stuff, all of your trauma, I'm not going to say that it's going to go away. I'm saying that you're learning how to take responsibility and understanding the other side of things at the same time. It's not easy juggling all these things in a one instance of a lifetime. It's not easy juggling everything. So this is up to you, but this is the message that I was to come out here with. If everybody just said, I'm sorry, to everything, to everyone, to all of it, we would have a different planet. We would be different people. It changed me just from doing it. Just from saying, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you went through that, Mother Earth. I'm so sorry you went through that, oceans. I'm so sorry you went through that, trees, rainforests, people, animals. Bring this back to yourself. Find out what this brings up for you. This is still the Matrix. I'm talking in the Matrix for you to find yourself. There is 2 big bees right there. Okay, go away now. But this is the message. This is it. So share it if you want to share it. Do it if you want to do it. Say it if you want to say it. It'll change you. It'll help you to learn how to take responsibility for something that I didn't do that. I didn't kill those 500 people. But you know what? If I wash my hands of it, I'm saying I'm not responsible, and I am. You're responsible. If you're here, you're responsible. So you have to understand this with wisdom. You can't just take this in and go, oh, I'm sorry, and leave it at that. You have to understand with wisdom. This is all part of it. It's all part of it. So it's not sacrifice. We're not in sacrifice. That was the age of Pisces. The age of Pisces is gone away. The patriarchy's dying. My statue fell over. My statue of St. Anthony fell over yesterday. As soon as I was done my meditation, it fell over. The age of Pisces is about sacrifice. It's about rules and regulations and telling you what to believe and telling you that you need to do things. It's like soldier. We're now in New Earth. It's warrior. It's 5D. It's the age of Aquarius. It's the age of taking responsibility. It's the age of healing yourself and loving yourself and finding peace within and standing in the power of your truth and understanding you're the abundance of your life. It's the age of taking responsibility of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without healing. Jennifer Lees, I love you. She's my healer. She is my chiropractor, my network chiropractor. I think everybody should go see a network chiropractor one time in your life, and I think you should stick with it. Network chiropractor has helped me so much, and Jennifer has become my therapist on Tuesday nights. Sometimes I get to see her 2 or 3 times a day, 2 times a day. There was one day I was going to get to see her 3 times a day, but it was one Tuesday. I think everybody should go to network chiropractor. That's what I think. It's a message. Take it or leave it. But she is so incredible in what she does. And there's network chiropractors everywhere. If you're not near Sudbury, Mass, it's too bad for you. But if you could travel to see her, I would. She's that good. And I'm grounded, more knowing who I am, more understanding of who I am because of my healing. Your healing brings you power. It brings your power back for you to say, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you can leave it at that and you can process whatever comes up, you're a powerful being. You're a powerful being. We're not powerful that we yell at other people or lord it over other people. That's not power. That's the age of Pisces. This is the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius, the golden age of Aquarius. So the calendar is from the Mayans, and listening to Santos Bonacci, who's someone else that I think everybody should be listening to. Santos Bonacci talked about that it was the Egyptians also. It's the Mayan calendar. It's and so why is this so important to me? Why is the Mayan calendar and the Galactic calendar so important to me? Well, I didn't know I was a galactic messenger. I didn't know I was a multidimensional being. I didn't know any of this back 10 years ago. But in 2012, when the planets started to shift, when they started to align, Santos talks about it. I don't know which video it is. He has several. But in June of 2012 is when I stopped walking. I couldn't walk anymore. I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't feel them. And then I had body parts fall asleep. And then I couldn't eat. And then I couldn't sleep. And then I couldn't friggin' breathe. And my blood pressure was everywhere. My hair was falling out. And I was going through a death process in 2012 so I could be a master teacher of New Earth here, grounded in my own self. So that on July 27th, I believe this is July 27th, because yesterday was the first day of the new year, I could say, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if my posts have hurt you, if me cutting off communication with you because you've chosen something else other than yourself has hurt you, I'm sorry. You have to take responsibility for your own decisions. And I'm teaching you this. What I teach, it's not easy. So yeah, in 2012, that's when the Mayan calendar ended. I never finish what I say. I'm going to try to finish what I say. So the Mayan calendar ended in December of 2012, one of the Mayan calendars. And a few years back, Kim Myatt sent me this galactic calendar. And I kind of knew about it, but she sent it to me in the mail. And thank you, Kim. I love you. And then I started realizing that they look at the directions like I look at the directions. I call in the directions, the east, the north, the west, and the south, and they do the same thing. And I was like, no one ever taught me how to do this. I do this all from my own intuition. This is all from what I've learned by going inside and healing myself. It's all within you. So, do I help people? Yeah. I have inner child sessions with people. I have mentorship sessions with people. I'm going to do card readings now with people. But that is nothing compared to me saying, I'm sorry to the planet, to the land, to the earth, to the air, to the sky, to the fire, to the water, to everything. That's more important to me. That is. And you'll be able to feel it in me. It's truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm a leader. I'm a teacher. I'm here to lead people on the healing path. If you know you're on the healing path, if you resonate with me, you do. It's because you resonate with truth. I'm here to bring truth. So, I'm sorry. I'll be the first one to say it. I'm sorry. So, I think I told you everything. So that's why I'm a galactic messenger. I'm a planetary messenger. I'm a shaman. I'm a teacher. I'm a healer. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I'm a leader. I'm a mentor. You name it. That's what's come out of me from all of this. It's all in you too. But you have to claim it. You have to find it. It's within you. And I did. And here I am. And I'm not saying we're all to be leaders and teachers and all that. Some people are here to do something different. It's learning what you're here to do. It's learning who you are and being fucking awesome at it. It's just learning who you are and loving yourself. Yeah. So bring it back to you. Bring it back to yourself. Apologize to yourself. Say, I'm sorry. It's not Ho'oponopono, or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just, I'm sorry. That's it. I'm sorry. Okay? Have an awesome day.